Hello everyone. How are you? Hope all is well with you all and you and your families are doing okay. Always remember, protect your 3 pints. Always look out for number one, and what? Number one is you. No, I'm talking to the parents. You see, right now, the way all the society is going, you have to be extra vigilant. You have to pull out all the stop to protect and communicate with your children, especially when them touching into the teenage years where they can be influenced. And as you can see on social media, right is wrong and wrong is right. And everyone is going where you have more likes and views. They don't really care if it's right or wrong. You understand? So the important thing is going to be, and I know it's a lot of work because I'm a parent myself and I have to stay on top of everything as much as I can. Now hide nothing from your youth them. Talk to them about potential danger. Talk to them and let them know the people who them trust the most, the people them who will promise them the most, the people that even who they look up to the most can be their worst nightmare. You just have to be real with your children.
I'm every day in my choice farm. I eat, I sleep. Stalk Ashley, you again. What make you do that to my daughter? She's 19, you're a big woman for her. You fuck her off, you are your producer or manager, Dirty Jack, whatever you want name. When I remember her over and over, when I touch her and put her in an orgy, when I do all kind of wickedness to her. See there, when I sleep, I strokes me nearly catch a while ago. Oh, may I take this thing? Good pitney. Stalk Ashley, me nah go so. Stalk Ashley, me nah take it so. Me nah take it so. Me nah take what you do to my daughter so. Here, Stalk Ashley, you are your manager. We have on a bad skylar, on a fuck her up mentally. The things them wanna do to her, and the abortion wanna make she do. Make she left all her boyfriend. Tell her about not go bust her. No matter her. Have her sit down there too, you know. I may have to come for my pitney, you know. And get her the help she know she forget. A nice daughter. Stalk Ashley, your days are numbered. You see you're gonna get it. I'm not touch you with a long stone or nothing. God, omnipotent. So them tears here, them not going in vain. Stalk Ashley, you must go down. Stalk Ashley, you must go down. You must go down. Yeah, man. Guys, all who know about Skylar or know her as Ashley before or Sky, pray for her, please, because prayers can move mountains. I beg, prayers, please. Tag the girl named Stalk Ashley, wicked girl, tag her. She know what we should do. My investigation after her, I can't take this so. I can't take this so. My baby is 19. She don't live no life. Promise to make be a promise. When I do be things to her, even when them not here when we talk to them. Nobody no want nobody mad them people. Drugs her, put her in a origin. You dirty man named Jack with a big cocky. You just a fuck her. You just a user. You nasty girl say you're pansexual. And you fuck off me pitney. Drugs her and fuck her off. She talking. And I go say, oh, I'm mad, she mad. Eh? And one thing me know, and two things for certain. And I must go down.
I remember one of my sons. In his teenage years, I had to be on top of him like vice grip. and I would talk to him, talk to him, talk to him, talk to him, to guide him and protect him and tell him about the potential dangers of the people that he will come in contact with. You understand? Because you see, sometimes youths will believe that anybody else apart from their parents got it going on because parents are boring. It's a natural thing because even when we were growing up, we see more exciting stuff going on out of the home more than in the home. And I'm talking about especially those who grew up in a proper home environment. So there'll be a lot of distractions outside that seems more exciting. But the onus on you as parents, so we can get a better society in terms of the children that we are grooming to put out there, is we have to spend time talking. And I remember I'm talking to him about all of this, and like everything I say, he has a friend out there that will say it a different way. And then, you know what I said to him one day? I said, let me tell you something. I stopped talking. I really stopped talking. You understand? Do what you want to do, but just bear in mind there are consequences. You know what? Funny thing is, I was in my bed one night sleeping, and you know when you feel like somebody come into your room, and it was my son. So I sit up in the bed and I said like, what happened? And him said, Mommy, I know you said that you are going to stop talking. I don't want you to stop talking, Mommy, because I am listening, Mommy. Because Mommy, you do chat a lot. I'm telling you. That's why he was the same and encouraged me was to do YouTube. He said, Lord, Mommy, I can't talk. But anyway, he said, Mommy, please don't stop talking, because I am listening, And when he went on into the working world and he realized the different kind of people he's going to meet and meet upon different challenges and the stuff that take place, he says, Mommy, it's a good thing you were talking, because a lot of what you did say has come true. And you know what? Every time I am thinking of how would I react to this, I remember how would Mommy react to this. And I remember your voice in my head saying XYZ, and I hold it. And certain things I do not respond to. Certain things I play it off. Certain things in terms of if they go low, I go high. And they realize that they couldn't draw him out in any situation. And it turned into a different kind of respect for him. So where he works, people look up to him a certain way as them young little old man, because him just come in like them little daddy. You know what I mean? And then what end up happening is that everybody have a problem is going to him, and he's trying to resolve problem and conflicts and so on and thing. I say this to say that spend time speaking with your children. I usually have a one day for the week, and depends on how my workload is. If we miss a week, we do it the next week. And they can talk about anything that we as parents do that upset them, and we'll tell them why we do it, and we're going to change how we do it in cases where we think we can. And we will tell them what we dislike and what. It is a situation where it doesn't matter what they say, At that moment, they are allowed to speak and let their voices hear. Because sometimes as parents, we're not really doing the right thing. You understand? So, and a lot of the time, stress as well make you be so ignorant, you deal with or respond to things. And they don't able to like react at the time. They'll let you understand, say, no, when you did this, Mommy, or I don't like when you say things like that, or whatever, and so on and thing. And we keep the lines of communication open. Okay, I went through all that to say this, is that I see where this mother come out and she's crying her eyes out, and she's saying that she almost got a stroke and so on, because she's alleging that our very own dancehall artist, Stalk Ashley, welcomed her child or introduced her child to the music industry in terms of letting her know her associates who can help propel her daughter to stardom in the music industry. And it ended up being a situation where it's alleged she ended up being a partner to Stark Ashley sexually. Then next thing you know, it's alleged Stark Ashley end up putting her out to other people, threesome, foursome, whatever the sums are, and so on, in terms of getting her caught up in orgies. And this child is only 19-year-old now, so you know that she started at a younger age. Chances are probably 16 or so, and I'm just guessing I never get the right age she started. And I'm saying to myself, how many times, guys, even with the P-Diddy thing, I've been saying to Jamaicans that don't be surprised or shocked that the P-Diddy factor has already been in Jamaica a long time. These things been happening. And this mother is very distressed, and I don't want to blame her because everybody parenting role, how they deal with it is different. At the same time, I show respect to them. I don't embarrass them, and they do the same to me. In terms of from them touching teenagers, I never had to be like using a strap to get it to them or whatever. I just try to communicate, and if there is a situation where something is their favorite thing to do or have, what I do is take it away from them and they won't have access to it. So there is many ways to skin a cat, but at the same times I get the morals grounded, I get the ambition grounded in them. You understand? I teach them respect for themselves and for the people them around them. So much so that if they were to go out there and someone is going to turn to them and tell them to be a part of the in crowd, you would have to do this and do that and do that. It would never cross their mind. They'd say, hell no. They ain't suffering, they ain't hungry. I am making sure that no matter what, all when them reach 100-year old, I have them back. That's how I look at children. I wish I could have a whole dozen. You understand? But I try to do many things to make sure no matter what, they have their jobs, they're independent, but at the end of the day, they always can say, Mommy, I need to do this. Can I get a makeup to this? Can I borrow this and whatever? And so on. That is how I grow them. We have to be watchful of them because let me tell you something. I feel so heartbroken for this mother. You can see her distress. She said she was just moments away from a stroke when her daughter get caught up in this lifestyle of orgies just to try to be a star in the music industry. Same place in Jamaica here. And they've been using her, doing all kind of stuff allegedly, and allegedly giving her drugs too, and they're taking advantage of this girl. And guess who would have been the person allegedly that got her or introduced her to this whole situation? It's alleged Stark Ashley. Now you can imagine as a young girl want to go in the music industry and you meet up on a friend like Stark Ashley, you're going to be overwhelmed. You're going to be so impressed the fact that she looked at you. But just bear in mind, it's not every skin teeth is plastic. And this girl was drawn into this lifestyle of being used and abused. And based on what the mother is saying, she got a total meltdown, lost her whole goddamn mind. And the mother seemingly never knew because they had her there just using her, and the mother is the one who had to go find her because of course she's hearing things that this is going on with the daughter, and the daughter has a whole meltdown, so she have to take her to get look after. Parents, adults, guardian, it's a common thing in Jamaica. This is really happening. The nicest person, your neighbor, the same family members will be selling out them own relatives. Friends selling out their own friends to this kind of lifestyle as long as them get a hype out of it. They just want to be where the in crowd is. That is what is going on now. We as parents have to be rigid. Build a rapport with your children in front of them young where you can ask them questions and can come to you about anything. My children can come to me about anything. Man argument, woman argument, anything, because I'm going to speak the truth and guide them the right way, because I don't want nobody out the road come tell them the wrong way and tell them that it's okay. You understand? And I do understand the modernity of whatever is going on, and of course I will share that with them. You understand? Because I don't want them to be naive to what is going on, but I'm going to guide them on the safe side and say, well, if you want to do, is up to you, but I'm going to make sure that whatever they go do, they do it safely. This is no surprise to me. I remember there were allegations that some of Ramesh girls got pissed on after being escorted for overseas guests. It was all over social media. There are girls out there right now that are losing their minds, or just turn whores instead because they get into situation with big promises that was never fulfilled, which was introduced to them by their families and friends. Then very soon they realize they turned pass round donkey and everybody come using them and they never get what they were promised in the beginning. Parents and guardians, I know it's hard being a parent, but let them understand Rome was never built in a day, and the fact that you see a friend do it and get through don't mean it will work the same way for you. Anything that compromises your life and can affect you later in life, leave it alone. Yes, I know shameless and disgusting and nastiness is keeping, but you don't have to be a part of that. You can have a mind of your own and decide for yourself what's right from wrong and what benefits you. Another thing, isn't Stalk actually Valiant's girlfriend? Valiant, I hope your name don't get called up as being a part of this, because you no come from no careless home. You see, when you see stuff like this coming out, there's going to be a lot more coming out soon. Stalk Ashley, I really do hope this is a misunderstanding gone wrong. But youths, you have to take responsibility for what you take part in. You have to take responsibility for things that you knowingly get involved in. Not only when it don't work out your way and you fall apart, then everyone else to be blamed. You have to take some blame and responsibility for your actions. You may be influenced, but you can't blame anyone when thing doesn't go your way. We all got senses, and we get our common senses too. And not only that, one of the greatest things that I live by, you get gut feeling. Another thing, didn't your mother suspect that things was going funny from the beginning, because she seemingly know that Stark Ashley and the daughter was involved first before it branched off into all these things allegedly? You know, as parents, sometimes we can't turn blind eye to things, because sometimes we end up having to blame ourselves to have to take responsibility for not doing anything about things when we see what is happening, we suspect what is happening. It doesn't matter what your child telling you, you have more life experience to guide your children, and sometimes just saying something would make a world of a difference. Parenting is not like first time days. It is taking a lot of work these days, because there are so many influences, so many distractions, and all of them comes with what? Excitement, trends, and willing to be a part of the in crowd. Anyway, guys, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to my platform, please. Love you all. Bye for now.